Hi, this is Kitty again. I had a super long video that was apparently taken down because it was super long. So I'm going to keep this one short, try to, and I'm going to stick to one or two questions at a time instead of 5 billion. Um, One of the other questions asked for the Wise Pixie Fly Premium Challenge. Well, bleh, Wise Pixies Fly Premier Challenge was, why do we defend and protect Posh life like it is your happy life? And for me, it is. Um, and I'm going to end up falling again. Um, a year ago, my husband was in an accident. He was hit by a car. He was on his motorcycle. Somebody made a poor choice in the vehicle that hit him, and he almost didn't come back to us. He sustained a brain injury, and during this time, we nobody really knew what was going to happen, and we're kind of still. It's a year later. He's okay now for the most part. TBI stays with you, um, and we're still learning how to navigate life and how to navigate um, changes in careers, changes in abilities, changes in just how we're going to pay bills. He's military, and he's about to not be military anymore. And that's going to change our income level. And so Posh, for me, on top of, no pressure, on top of being about to be my full-time job, it is also, um, let me just say, sorry, I need to backtrack. The reason I protect Posh and why it's my happy place. And Sasha's going to get all teary and emotional. I don't even think she realizes. Sasha, I wasn't with Posh at the time that my husband had his accident, and I had bought a couple things from Sasha before, but not a lot. And she took the time out of her day to check in on me, to ask if I was okay, to give me a reason, so to speak, to take a moment for myself and to not. She's one of very few people who didn't make me feel bad when I took those moments. Um, there were quite a few. There were a few who, I had one gal who had an epileptic child herself take on all three of my children, no questions asked, allergies, seizures, everything, no questions asked, and she just did it. But she was also a family friend, and you get into that point where it's kind of, you're not required to do this, but you do it anyway. Now, for me, when I see people and I hate calling Posh direct sales because it's so different from every other thing that I've done. But when you see somebody in direct sales take that moment to say, hey, are you okay? Hey, do you need something? Hey, I have this, this, and this. Are you interested? And she took that time, even though she didn't have to. And I don't even think she realizes this. She moved away. She moved to Florida to follow her dreams, to work for, I don't know if we're allowed to say who she works for. But anyway, she went to Florida, and I see her growing, and I aspire to be where she is with Posh and where she is with her family and everything. She's just one of those people you look up to. But we went to her yard sale, me, myself, a friend of our family, and my three sons. We had we didn't have extra money. We didn't have extra anything. But it was something normal for us to do. And even though it was just a yard sale, she took the time to inquire about my husband, about our family, about who we were. It wasn't just some random shopper at our yard sale. It was, hi, Christina, how are you? How's your husband doing? And she's still that way, even though now I'm on her team. And I've been with quite a few companies who don't do that. They don't have that sisterhood or there's men in Posh too, but I keep saying sisterhood because personally, I know most of the girls. Um, but she took that time. And even now, Posh is my go-to when I need to reset, when I need to renew, when I need a moment. Even that I will lock myself in my bathroom if I have to. Um, and Sasha inspires me because she has children too. So she does this with kids. She does this with stuff going on and life happening. And she's been there before. Um, so Posh I protect as my happy place and as my same place because it's where I go. Um, honestly, if it wasn't for Posh and if it wasn't for Sasha, I don't know that I would have made it through last year. Um, and his accident was in May. I ended up joining November because I wanted to make sure, we didn't know at that point. I wanted to make sure he could come home. But, I mean, I had days where I'd pick up a Good Morning Beautiful chunk and I would just bawl because that was a song that my husband sang to me. We've known each other a long, 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 long time. And back in high school, he used to sing that song to me every morning. So some of the products I buy are completely sentimental value. However, I also love that project. But I'm trying not to ball on people, and I don't want to go over time. So I just wanted to answer that one question because it hit me hard when I read it. And I'm going, because it is. I protect it as my happy place because it is. And that's a lot. That says a lot about both Posh and the Pink Pixies team and my own team that I'm starting and the teams that I'm friends with, and it just says a whole lot about what the company is and what and who the consultants I've met are. We take that time to talk to one another. Anyhow, I gotta get going, and like I said, I don't want to make it too long. I'm already at 7 minutes. Make sure you take some time for yourself. We just got some news this morning. I don't know who yet. I've gotten 5 calls asking if it was my husband because he rides again. There was a soldier that passed this morning in a motorcycle accident. I don't know who, I don't know details, but it's one of those things that just triggers all those memories from last year. So, anyhow, love and light. I'm Kitty. Make sure you take a moment for yourself today. Wash your face. Go for a walk. Read a book. Just 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes for you. That's all I'm asking. See you later.